Hi there! Don't you feel great when someone tells you something nice? It's not really cool to be able to make people happy just with words or messages? Well, believe it or not, being grateful, thoughtful, and honest can really boost the motivation and the synergy within a group of persons. And now, let me show you why I am telling you this. As I mentioned before, the situation that we are living right now made everyone be more stressed and susceptible at home. And even saying simple things as thank you or congratulations was becoming something weird. According to an article from NBC News related to Better Business section, around 85% of people suffer from low self-esteem, and usually the negative effects of this are more visible on work environments. With my family, I began to notice that despite all the blessings that we are having during this crisis, such as stable works, salaries without cutouts, or home office possibilities, everyone was feeling a little bored and unmotivated. But sometimes happiness can be found on the smallest details, and Management 3.0 made me know a simple practice with a really powerful meaning. This practice is known as Kudos. Kudos are something like this. It's a public recognition that comes just as a written message, or why not, a written message with an image or a sticker. The main functionality of this is to create a space where people can be openly rewarded and become more motivated for doing something really big, or even for just doing a small detail such as running a little errand. And the best part is that this practice can be done for everyone by anyone. Well, there are many ways for implementing the Kudos. I personally designed this wall where I put all the names from the family members and gave them sticky papers where they could write down anything they wanted to say to one another, following a sentence structure such as thanks for, congrats for, I am proud because of, etc. But this can be done with a box instead of a wall, or even just with white papers. Something really cool was that here I included Zenobia and Lucero, the housemaid and her daughter, and believe it or not, at the end of 1 week, they both were perhaps the persons with more kudos on their walls. And even one day Zenobia cried a little bit, because this was new for her and she was really grateful to everyone despite of being the persons that deserved it the most, since she is perhaps the person that has the toughest work in the house. What was interesting as well was that since members were free to write down anything they felt, suddenly there were a lot of sticky notes that started with I am sorry for. So this made me realize that the reflective power of this practice was really big, and even today the wall still hangs on the house and is being filled with more positive messages that create a better environment at home. By being the facilitator for this practice, I noticed that taking things for granted is a dangerous path. I mean, when someone serves you a glass of water, you say thank you. But how deep or sincere is that thank you when someone does that for you for every day, every week, every month, every year? And the same when you say congratulations. It is really easy to say congratulations when someone's work is done. But are you really appreciating all the efforts and the sacrifice made in order to have that success? That's why I learned that taking care of little details and being supportive can avoid huge problems, and also improve in astronomical ways the motivation that someone has, or give someone that silent push that he might need. If I had to start doing this all over again, I will do it with a box instead of a wall. And I will set regular dates for having and opening the Kudos ritual. This because I am afraid that the wall, by being so public, sometimes messages could be spoiled, since things could become some kind of competitions, or even if someone is not having many messages, little white lies could arise in these sticky notes. Even if you don't feel that you are having some troubles regarding all what we saw, I recommend you to make the practice at home and at work, because believe me, it is an engaging, funny and meaningful tool that could help fighting low self-esteem and motivating these who might need our words, but we do not know they do. See you on another practice video.